you ever speak to me like that again, better be wearing a cup.
Baby steps.
One break, I'm in up.
Okay, Brent, let's everybody take your positions, please. Here we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, rolling. Dave!
And
Dave!
Unchained.
welcome to Dave and Dave Unchained, a Van Halen podcast. I'm Dave.
And I am Dave.
And it is episode number 39, Dave. We are only 30 episodes away from our big spectacular where you're going to reveal all.
I tell you, we're not even a minute into the podcast and you already go there.
Well, it's spring, Dave, and I'm getting excited.
Well, bully for you.
Bully for me, bully for me. Well, we are in the month of March. By the way, Dave, top of the morning to you. It is St. Patty's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day
Oh,
to
I'm
you,
having
Dave.
myself a Guinness right here. I'm sipping it as I talk.
You know what? That's what we should have done. We should have gotten blotzoed and then done the podcast.
That's true, right? Morning beers.
Right.
So, speaking of beers, Dave, we're going to have some beers at the upcoming event that we're about to announce. We have a special announcement for the 3rd annual Van Halen Bash, celebrating the 3rd anniversary of the Dave and Dave Unchained Van Halen podcast. We're going to be taking the show to upstate Pawling, New York, and June 8th at Daryl's house at 130 Route 22, Pawling, New York. It's featuring our favorite Van Halen tribute band, Romeo Delight, led by Buddy Blanchard. Festivities start at 8 p.m., and it's going to be one huge set of old school Roth with all kinds of little surprises thrown in. There'll be some album cuts. You might even throw a Hagar tune in there just for kicks, and maybe even a Dave solo tune to throw in there as well. Dave and I will have Van Halen giveaways, raffles, and prizes. We'll be podcasting live on the scene for our June episode. Now, the cost is $20. This is not for us. Dave and I don't make any money on this, but this is what the venue costs. It costs $20 to get in. The reserved tables are $30. It's an all-ages event. Last year we had a blast, and this one will be a killer time too. If you can come down and celebrate with us, we'd really appreciate it, because every Van Halen Bash is a thank you to our listeners. It should be exciting. The guys are a really cool group of dudes who make a really fun party. We hope you guys can make it, and if not, you will hear everything on the podcast. We'll have live clips and interviews and on-the-scene reporting for the June episode. So you excited for Van Halen Bash 3, Dave?
I am. We're making the move slightly north, heading, I don't know if I call it upstate, more like mid-state. I mean,
Yeah.
We're not going to Buffalo.
Well, anywhere from me is upstate because I'm all the way at the
true.
bottom.
Anything for Dave C. past the Bronx is upstate.
That's right.
That's right. But no, it should be fun. It'll be a great time. Always good to hang out with Buddy, and can't wait to celebrate the 3rd anniversary.
So we shall see. The first year Dave was sick. The second year, Dave was late because we all remember the pit stop incident that he...
There was no pit stop. I got lost. Stop making up.
I'm sorry. I don't want to get you in any trouble here. All right, so we'll see what he comes up with this year.
Yeah.
All right.
That's right. There always has to be an event for me at these things.
Exactly.
All right.
There always has to be he's like the diva that shows up to the red carpet either like drunk or late or he's always up to, it's always like, well, what is he going to do this time?
Right. I got to make it a thing.
Exactly. He's got to have some sort of headline. He's got to grab headline somewhere.
All right. Have to be creative this year.
And I'm going to throw something out there just as a little bone for you, Dave. If you show up on time and you behave, I have a little special surprise for you. How about that?
All right.
So let's see. If you're a good boy, you will be rewarded.
I'll try very hard this year.
Because we've gotten to the point where you need some sort of carrot to dangle you to the right place.
I tell you, or a better map.
That's right. Well, we're looking forward to that. That'll be June 8th, and you guys can get tickets on ticketweb.com. That is the hub where you can buy all the tickets. The phone number of the place is 845-289-0185. But really, the best thing to do is probably for you to buy tickets on ticketweb.com. Okay, so it's ticketweb.com. TICKETWEB.com. And just type in Romeo Delight, the ultimate Van Halen tribute band. And it should come up. Again, Daryl's House in Pawling, New York, June 8th, 8 p.m. Tickets $20. Okay, guys? So look forward to seeing you there, and we are moving on. We might as well jump right into Van Halen news. Cue the music!
Van Halen
News.
So here's the deal. We're going to cut right to the chase here and put all the real crunchy stuff up front. Well, this is an exclusive, folks. And this is what we call behind-the-scenes chatter. So I got from a very direct source, okay? And I won't reveal the source because I don't want to get the person in trouble. But I got from a very direct source some information about Van Halen. Okay, well, like Dave said many podcasts ago, he predicted that Van Halen, this reunion that Roth was talking about in the Vulture article, was going to take place at another version of Classic East. Well, to Dave, I say, you are correct, sir! However, it doesn't seem like it's going to happen. Now, here's the story. Apparently, like I said, from a very close source on the inside, when I mean a close source, I mean direct source. And I don't mean a direct source like someone in Van Halen, but I'm talking about a direct source from the bill, okay? Van Halen was supposed to do Classic East August 3rd and 4th at Citi Field. I'm assuming they would play on one of those days. That would be what the Classic East would be. And on the bill with them would be Hart and Joan Jett. But apparently, they pulled out. This is what I'm hearing. And also, this makes me wonder, just because they pulled out of that, it means one of two things. It means, one, the whole situation has fallen apart, or they are saving themselves for something bigger, in the sense that maybe giving it away for Classic East might be too easy. If we're really going to do like a miniature stadium tour or whatever we're going to do, or a full-fledged tour, let's hold back and let's really give it a go, because we're going to need those ticket sales right out the gate. We don't want everybody just running to, pack Classic East. Now, I don't even know if Classic East is going to happen, but this is what was said, like I said, from a direct source. So what do you make of that, Dave?
That's really interesting, because I know the Hart sisters just got back together after a tiff of a couple of years or something like that. A very
deep family wound.
Right. So the fact that they can get together and, get their crap together to go back on tour is inspiring.
Right.
If Van Halen is holding out for something better, I gotta tell you, I don't think there's really much better than like the Classic East concert. I mean, if you get enough big acts there, it's like a guaranteed payday. No, I mean, they definitely cater. It's not like, some festival thing where, you go and you wing it, and, you'll find food somewhere and hope they have enough bathrooms, and you're young and you don't care. Like, they don't care. It's not like Woodstock. They're not catering to the young crowd who can hold out for a day. They definitely cater to the older crowd. So if Van Halen is like, well, we're going to hold out for something better, man, I'm telling you, because they cannot do stadiums by themselves.
No.
I mean, the question really is, can they even do an arena tour anymore by themselves?
Oh, I think so.
You know what, Dave? I don't know, because in 2015 there was no arena tour, and they were having some trouble in some markets selling tickets then.
Right.
And like we've said before, anyone who thinks that like bringing Michael Anthony aboard is going to be this magic ticket seller is going to be very disappointed. That's not going to happen. Yeah, you'll have some people come out of the woodwork because it's the original band. And maybe they can get to arena status that way. But stadiums by themselves, without somebody else, no way.
All right, well, we'll have to see. I think they can definitely do arenas because they have been away for 4 years now, and absence makes the heart grow fonder and also makes the fans go hungrier for the band. That's
yeah, but
sure.
The last time it was like a 3-year gap, and they weren't selling out every market they were in.
I don't think that tour was promoted very well, and I also think they had some backlash off the live album. And they also had that interview that Eddie did where he was sort of bashing Dave, and I think people had gotten a sour taste in their mouth from the Van Halen negativity, in my opinion. But it seems like that could possibly be the issue. I don't know, but I certainly think they could fill, Madison Square Garden and places like. I don't think they're going to do 3-4 nights, but I think they could definitely do an arena tour. But we shall see.
I don't know. I don't know. I think Dave's vocal issues are still an issue.
Yeah.
I mean, not even just in terms of him singing at the show. I mean, in terms of people going, "Oh, Van Halen's coming to town. Does Dave still suck? Oh, he does. I'm not going."
Oh, jeez. Well,
no.
I
I'm not saying that's what I'm thinking.
Right.
But I'm thinking that's like a general perception of how some people, and like you point out all the time, Dave, the ticket market is crowded this year.
It's getting crowded, more and more crowded.
Right. And if you're looking at that Van Halen show going, do I really want to see Dave do a half-ass job? And you know what? I'm gonna go spend my money on Ozzy's last tour or Kiss's last tour,
right?
Because Kiss will at least put on a good show, and yeah, they're piping in the background vocals, but I'm sorry, they're piping in a lot of the vocals.
I think all of the vocals at this point, yeah.
Right? So, but at least it'll sound good and look good. I mean, there's a lot of competition out there, so
it's true.
That's my rant.
Well, that's good. Well, now here's a sign of hope, okay? A sign of hope is there was an Instagram post by the Case Place in Los Angeles that Eddie Van Halen submitted his road cases to be repaired on February 26th. So now we're following repair shops, Dave. It's getting real tight.
I was thinking that. I'm like, this is our source of information. This is how low we have to stoop.
Can you believe it? Can you believe it?
That's encouraging. That's exciting.
It is exciting.
Right? But that's how we have to get our news. Ooh, the repair shop posted a picture of a case getting fixed. That's our clue that something's happening.
Can you imagine?
Come on, guys. Yeah. Throw us a bone and make an official statement.
I hear that 2 huge cartons of Gatorade have been sent to the Van Halens, and I understand they use Gatorade to refill the electrolytes in their system when they play on stage, so let's keep an eye. Now, I have no idea. But that is a good sign, I guess. I mean, if you're getting your road cases repaired, it means you're ready to go out on the road. Look, it's getting later and later. They still haven't announced anything as of today. And
we interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
So, Dave, it looks like we have some late-breaking news to add in here. It seems like more and more things are coming out that are pointing that Van Halen is going to go into a 2020 tour and that nothing is going to be happening this year. So currently on Eddie Trunk's show on Sirius XM, Trunk Nation, which is on the Volume channel, he revealed that he heard rumors when he was aboard one of the rock cruises that he was on. He had heard some rumors about Van Halen's original lineup with the original 4, Michael Anthony, Alex Van Halen, Eddie Van Halen, and David Lee Roth, may not happen until 2020. And he says here, the latest thing I'm hearing from people, it's an ongoing odyssey of rumors, so I can't stress enough, all of this is rumors, but this is things I hear on the streets. But now the Van Halen tour, if it's going to happen, is going to happen next year. It's going to be a 2020 thing. We'll see. And on top of that, to back that up, one of our listeners actually contacted me, if you can